Hi, my name is Allison. I'm the Programs Outreach and Youth Services Manager here at Monterey County Free Libraries. Thank you for joining me today for another episode of Backyard Science. Today we are going to be talking about fall leaves. So we are well in the fall or autumn season now, and some of you might have noticed that certain trees are changing their colors. So during the fall, some trees, and I say some because it's definitely not every tree, and sometimes in our area it's kind of hard to find trees that are changing color, but some change their leaf color from green to a red, orange, yellow, brown, colors that we associate with fall. And the colors are associated with fall because of the changing colors in nature. So I've seen leaves changing their colors throughout my life, and I've heard a lot about it and seen it in a lot of pictures, but I never really knew why leaves change their color. So that was the main reason why I wanted to make this video today, was to share with you what I learned. The first thing that I learned that was really interesting is that those reds, oranges, yellows, and browns are actually colors that are present in a leaf all year round. It's just that during the spring and summer, during those warm months when the sun is out longer, a chemical called chlorophyll, which is inside of the leaf, is being produced in great amounts. And this chemical, chlorophyll, is green in color. And that is what helps to create the sugars that feed the tree and the leaves and keep everything healthy in the tree. During the fall and winter, when the sun is not out as long, chlorophyll starts to break down, and this allows room for the other colors to start coming through because the chlorophyll is breaking down and thus not producing as much green. At a certain point, the leaves actually fall off the tree, and this creates something called leaf litter, which I've talked about in a previous video. Leaf litter is very good for the environment. It decomposes and creates a great space for little critters on the ground to hide and to feed on the different decomposing leaves, and it also provides a safe space for tree seeds to germinate and to regrow and start anew in the spring. So chlorophyll is the element that brings out the green in the plant. And then there are two different words for the other colors. The first word is carotenoids. I'm probably saying that wrong. Here it is spelled on the screen, and this is what produces the yellow, orange, and brown colors. The second thing is called anthocyanin. Again, here it is spelled out, and that is what produces the reds. And these chemicals are present in different vegetables and plants and fruits that you see that have those colors. As I mentioned, not every tree has leaves that change colors. There are groups of trees that are called evergreens, and these, as the name implies, stay green all year round. They are evergreen. These include trees in the pine, spruce, cedar, and fir families. So Christmas trees are part of the evergreen family, and there are a lot of trees in the Monterey area that fall within this evergreen family. I'm going to take you around my backyard, and we're going to see if we can find any leaves that are changing colors, but as you can see from the greenery behind me, a lot of the plants in my yard stay green all year round. So let's go take a look and see if we can find any. So this is the only tree in my yard that I knew would have changing colors. This is my nectarine tree, and as you can see, some of the leaves are still a little green. I'm trying to get my shadow out of the way. Some of the leaves are still green, and some of them are starting to turn. So they start to turn this yellow color. Some of them down here are getting brown and more red. And eventually, as you can see, some of them have already started to fall, more will fall. This tree is also a nectarine tree, and it doesn't even have any leaves anymore. It actually didn't grow any leaves this year. But as you can see in the rest of my backyard, everything is pretty green. I hope that you're able to see some fall leaves that are changing in your area. If you ever want to go on a trip to see some great fall foliage, the East Coast is the best place to do so. They have really, really beautiful changing leaves. You can go on sightseeing tours to see all the different fall colors. If you have any great pictures of fall leaves that you want to share with us, please leave them in the comments below or tag us on Instagram at @e_MCFL. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everyone.